Jeong are up against the defending champions from China, Lu Shengshu and Tang Ning. Well, as far as the women's doubles draw was concerned, by quarter-final stage, you can see that there's only 4 different nationalities. It's the least diverse of all 5 disciplines. 3 pairs from China, 2 from Japan, 2 from Korea, and of course 1 pair, Johnny and Pulela, from India. 5 seeds, only 2 in the top half of the draw. And Matsuyama and Shida have come through a marathon match against Baekar Na and Lee So-hee in 2 games. So one of the 4 semi-final places has been decided. And this women's doubles is one I'm particularly looking forward to, because I thought Jeong Na-eun and Kim Hae-jong yesterday were in absolutely scintillating form when they beat another Chinese pair, Sheng Shuxiang and Cheng Wu, who have been in 3 finals in the first 3 World Tour events this year. Kim is back from injury, and she was looking super fast, in my opinion. You can see that she's got a big support on her left ankle, and that was the injury problem in Malaysia, where she retired in the first game of their first match. So this is only the second meeting between the two, and that is interesting, isn't it? Because the only previous meeting has been won by the Koreans. That was in the first round of last year's Malaysian Masters. That was a 500 event. 3 games it was in Kuala Lumpur, 21-13 in the deciding game in 1 hour and 17 minutes. Now, I believe that the Koreans have won the toss of the coin and have chosen to receive, which means that the defending champions have the choice of ends, and they've decided to start the opposite end from where they had placed their kit bags. Well, it's only a second appearance at the French Open for the defending champions, so they have a 7-0 win-loss record at this particular tournament. But this is Jeong Na-eun. She has played once today. She lost earlier today in the mixed doubles with Kim Won-ho. She's 23 years of age, born in the Korean capital of Seoul. 167, is just under 5'6". I did spend a total of 4 weeks, these two, number 3 on the world rankings, but currently 12, and that's due in large part to a number of injury problems. Kim Hae-jong is 26, and she is from Jeonju. And in the first round, they beat Su Ya-ching and Lin Wen-ching of Chinese Taipei in 2 straight games, and then there's that match I was telling you about against Chang Shu-xian and Cheng Wu, who've been in such scintillating form. Incidentally, both of those games yesterday, it was very close at the mid-game interval, and then the Koreans absolutely raced away with each of those games. So this is Lu Shengshu, 19 years of age. Well, she will turn 20 next month, from Liaoning province, coastal province in northeast China. They're enjoying their 3rd consecutive week at their career high of number 3. Tang Ning also has a birthday next month, but she will turn 21, and she's from Hunan in south-central China. They've already won 2 titles this year, the Chinese pair, the Malaysian Open Super 1000 and the Indonesia Masters 500 event. And they've won both of their matches so far in 2 straight games. Yesterday against the Aimsad sisters from Thailand. Came from 9-14 down in the second game before scraping home 22-20. Jakob Sindberg of Denmark is our umpire for this one, and Gunas Losviras from Latvia is the service judge. Lee Kyung-won, the Korean women's doubles coach, Olympic silver medalist in Beijing in 2008. And on the Chinese coaching bench on the right, Kang Kyung-jin, former Korean player. And he's sitting with the team physio.
On my right, Jung Na-eun and Kim Yi-young, Korea. And on my left, Liu Sheng-su and Tang Ning, China. Tan Ning to serve to Jung Na-eun. Love all. Play.
So the defending champions, Liu Sheng-su and Tang Ning, getting this women's doubles quarter-final underway. Now, oh, that's called long of the back line.
Service over. 1 love.
Well, Steen, I was very happy to see Jeong and Kim play so well yesterday, because I think they're a very talented pair, and I think that Kim Hae-jung is particularly talented coming forward to the net. She's a wonderful net player, and because they've had so many injury problems over the last 12 months, it was lovely to see them playing well again, wasn't it?
It was good to see. And also that she definitely hasn't lost her speed of movement, Kim Hae-jung.
Demonstrating her prowess at the front of the courts in these very early stages.
And that could be an area where the Koreans might be able to challenge Liu and Tan, the fast-paced flat game. I'm wondering whether they have strong enough attacking power, Kim and Jeong, to penetrate the Chinese defense.
Service over. 3-2.
They were challenged a little bit, Liu and Tan, yesterday against the Amsat sisters, who's also been going through injury problems. 2 close games. So it's not like they've been dominant so far. Yep.
Yeah, and of course last year was their first year really on the World Tour for Liu Sheng-su and Tang Ning. And opponents probably hadn't studied them enough, and coaches hadn't studied them enough. And they will have studied them now.
They will have, and some might even need to improve some skills before they're able to challenge and sort of execute the right tactical game plan. Been a little bit hesitant the last couple of shots she's played, Kim Hae-jung.
Service over. 4-all.
Oh yes, that's lovely.
Service over.
Lovely change of pace, but it had really been set up by Tang Ning at the front of the court. Those pushes had pushed the Koreans back in their defensive stances.
read by Tan Ning.
4.
Yeah.
Service over.
Was hitting and moving forward again.
5,
Yeah.
6.
Kim Hae-jeong.
That's the area where I see some possibilities for some of the other pairs. If they can, from mid-court area and up to the first service line, if they can inject
6.
pace in the flat shots, be a little bit above tape perhaps, then there's some possibilities. But Liu and Tan, super strong physically, rock solid defense normally. So it's a tough task.
Service over. 7, 6. Service over. 7-all.
Pushed it wide. Now I've noticed something quite interesting, Steen, because at the start of this match it was Kang Kyung-jun, the coaching chair for the Chinese pair. He has moved on to the adjoining court where another Chinese pair are playing women's doubles, Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan, the #1 seeds.
Yeah.
And Tao Xiaomin, I think, has come to the coaching bench on our court.
9-7.
That's true.
Oh,
Excellent.
That's a good take, isn't it?
Yeah.
From Jeong.
But also the power that Kim gets in that third shot there, that opens up the opportunity for Jeong at the net.
This is 4 straight points, you know.
Yeah. Excellent play.
Beautiful. And to the mid-game interval on a run of 5 straight points for a 4-point advantage. Jeong Na-eun and Kim Hae-jeong.
接发球完了以后，他抽出来以后，你们准备不足，而且你们老先穿完他以后再过来，你再去挡。但是你穿完以后，人家一挡就上来了，你们在抽的时候你就很被动，而且他们全是兜你这种球，然后你抽完以后，他准备下一盘，对吧？好抽手抽，不好抽手，我先拦，特别是正手这中半场的时候，不要乱去攻，你攻不好，人家就摆对角，啊，然后攻锋的时候，你看攻的时候往前人都拿对角线。 他们基本上对角线直线有很多，哎，偶尔就封一封，但是我现在他全是很重的球，你拿了你拿完封不下来，拿完单他，你现在扣对角很难受，往前多封一封对角，啊，你不要老是带着杀后面。
11-7.
Well, the first thing I think the defending champions have got to do is stop this run of points. 5 straight points for the Koreans.
Yeah, and there was a lot to discuss between Tan Liu and Coach Tao.
12-7.
6 straight points.
Service over. 8-12.
Good pace.
Good play by Tan Liu.
9-12.
One of the things I think they might have discussed is that to avoid this flat game, then try and lift it over the Koreans. That's definitely doable, as we think they're playing with the drift. The Chinese, if that's not possible, then block it in front of them.
Oh, brilliant. My goodness me.
This is sort of like an exemplification of what not to do. Super reactions.
Service over. 10-13.
Yeah, well worked. Well, Steen, it's interesting. Only one women's doubles pair has contested 2 consecutive finals here at the French Open since the start of the Super Series and now World Tour event.
Yeah. So Tan Liu had a chance to emulate that.
Absolutely. And the first pair to do that, in fact, won both finals, consecutive finals. And that pair was Lee So-hee and Shin Seung-chan.
Yeah.
There have been other players who have contested 2 consecutive finals, but not pairs. That's well left.
Service over. 14-11.
China have been fairly dominant, though, in this discipline at this tournament. I mean, they've won 10 of the 16 women's doubles titles since the start of the Super Series and now World Tour. But at the start of the Super Series back in 2007, they won 9 of the first 10 Chinese combinations, the women's doubles.
That was when they were absolutely dominant, and then since London Olympics, in 2014 especially, they had a down period in terms of women's doubles, in my opinion. Not that they didn't win tournaments, because quite quickly after, Chen and Jia became world champions. That was in 2017, I think.
That's right.
But there weren't as many possible combinations as there used to be in the early stages, but they're about to build a really strong women's doubles team again.
Yeah.
15-13.
Well, I think the Koreans were slightly fortunate there because they were totally deceived by the flick serve, but the flick serve went long of the double service line.
I think she did well to play that one, Jeong.
Oh! They're scoring each other's way.
That's well worked. .48 shots was the longest rally there. Good work by Kim Hae-jong from the backcourt.
Oh, that's well long of the back
Service
line.
over. 14-16.
Gosh, that was well left.
Service over. 17-14.
It's all right.
Service over.
Good power on the smash from Liu Shengxu.
17.
I think so far, Jeong and Kim, they've played brilliantly tactical-wise. They haven't given too much time away in the defense, forced Liu and Tan to hit whilst under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, I like that defence. Really stepped into it, didn't she?
Yeah.
Keeping it flat over the net. Playing it back deep into court. And now just 1 point in it.
All.
Yeah.
They keep swinging for that towards the backhand side, but the last couple of times they've missed it.
So on a run of 4 straight points, the defending champions into the lead.
Fantastic save.
What a rally. Yeah, that's really good work by the Koreans.
18 all.
What an opening game. Did awfully well to reach that one. Jeong.
That's okay. Thank you.
Such an important point. Nice. How did she get that back? Oh, fabulous! What a rally.
19-18.
That was the one that really did the damage. The little block had been played by Kim.
She was satisfied.
Yeah.
Jeong.
And so she should be.
Yeah.
19-18. You get ready.
Oh, yes, good ball.
Brilliant. Utterly brilliant.
Service over.
Up until that last shot, they'd done everything perfect in the rally, the Koreans.
All.
What a read by Liu.
Yeah, and what a finish. That technique of that backhand to put that away. Absolutely superb. Brilliant. Once again, it is Liu Shengshu making the difference, and the defending
19.
champions have earned themselves a game point opportunity. Six of the last 8 points.
Wow, she's taking a long time, Liu Shengshu. I could easily see her get a yellow card during this match.
Well reached. Kim's been made to work awfully hard. Nobody's there. They were both encroaching forward. And what a wonderful rally to close out the opening game.
21-19.
21-19 confirms the umpire. Opening game to the defending champions Liu Shengshu and Tang Ning in 23 minutes.
우리가 붙였어. 제가 드라이브 타면서 중거리나 요 중거리 해줘야 된다. 그리고 지금 코스가 버스 가니까 서서까지 바로 받아가지고 좀 밑으로 떨어져. 밑으로 만들어 밑으로 떨어져. 하고 드라이브 준비 제가 좀 방식 빠지니까 드라이브 하고 드라이브 칠 건지 아니면 붙이고 들어갈 건지. 붙이고 들어가고 중간 프로니까 앞사람 빠졌지만 같이 드라이브 쳐가지고 이렇게 가야 돼 어쩔 수 없어. 잘 나가니까 좀 공격적으로 그리고 탄닝을 좀 뒤로 보는 거야. 탄닝을 뒤로. 되면 오는 것도 있고.
他头顶肯定很难受，一定要把它看头顶，头顶还好，你就把这个往前的空档把它让出来，啊，然后他们这边顺风，我们还是要去把接发打好，把抢进攻，后场来不及或者是不舒服的球，先拦先吊，啊，看住中半场，不要让他那个保持进攻，有机会打变速，他们多跳球肯定会失误就会多一点，好吧，发球的节奏。 啊，然后往前的时候范围拿小。
你上来他这样兜得多，
肯定兜得多，他们不会去那个，因为他防御来防不住，他就打中慢，
就打快，
啊，速度不能慢。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
下拍有机会。对。
飞儿送攻。 You. Thank you. Second game. Level. Play.
So the umpire calls for the start of the second game. The defending champions and number 4 seeds Liu Shengshu and Tang Ning in the black kits, having taken a thrilling opening game, 21-19. Yeah, put that away with venom. She's got wonderful technical skills, hasn't she, seen Liu Shengshu?
Absolutely. I think she's become better at the front court, and the move that we've seen a couple of times in the first game, the move from the mid-court area to the front court. That's impressive.
Oh, yeah. Terrific work rate by the Koreans to keep that going in a downward direction.
2-1.
Nice angles, good placement. Good variation, I like that. Another rally of 48 shots. We had one at 48 in the opening game.
Yeah. And it's the continuous pressure from the Koreans that does the damage to the Chinese pair here. So interesting to see what they intend to do about that.
Service over. White the call, please. 2-0.
I think the Koreans should be a little bit disappointed that they didn't win that first game, because they had some options also in the flat game where I felt that they were a little bit hesitant in terms of moving forward and sort of enhancing the possibilities. They were standing a little bit back. So I think they should be a little bit disappointed. But here, now we think that they're playing with the drift, so their flat game should have a little extra pace in it. The problem is, of course, that they could easily put it long.
3,
Yeah.
2.
They've consistently done well at this tournament, though, the Koreans. This is their third consecutive quarter-final here in their third appearance at this event. Oh, drive serve. And incidentally, the last two quarter-finals where they lost at this stage of the tournament, they lost to the pair that went on to then lose in the final. Matsumoto and Nagahara in 2022. They lost out in the final to Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan.
That's right.
And then last year they lost out to Kitty Harakun and Prajongjai. They lost in the final to their opponents of today.
Service over. 4-3.
Wow. What power in that defense from Liu Xiangshu.
Beautiful.
Shot.
What a super drop shot from Kim Hae Jeong.
4-0. You, yeah.
Jeong is standing ready.
Nice.
Service over.
Good skills.
5-4.
Short. Oh, she's missed it. It was a nice idea.
4.
They have to be careful now, the Koreans, otherwise this is going to slip away from them quickly. I felt that Liu Xiangshu has been gaining confidence over the last 4 or 5 rallies, and Tan Ning there executing at the net. That's not a good sign for the players in red.
Again, it's a nice idea. And those little differences between the shuttle going in the net and going over. Quite often it's a psychological thing because you've lost the opening game. You're so desperate to make it perfect that you try to make it a little too tight.
Yeah, exactly. He's serving a nice tumble serve, Tan Ning.
Yeah.
Here.
Fault.
Yeah, I'm with you, Steve. Koreans need to be awfully careful.
Yeah.
5 straight points for a 5-point cushion.
Kim.
Yeah, wasn't pushed far enough.
10-4.
6 straight points. Yeah, that was a real tumble, wasn't it?
That was fantastic serve. It makes life a lot easier for the front court player when she can do the tumble serve. It's very hard to just sort of make a short touch, make it go below the tape. Most of the time you have to put a little bit of pressure on it to control it.
So to the mid-game interval, and it is a 6-point advantage for the number 4 seeds, the defending champions Liu Shengshu and Tang Ning.
드라이버 많이 온단 말이야. 많이 깔려오잖아. 우리도 정확하게 정확하게. 붙어봐. 과감하게 내가 시대에서 과감하게 되는 거야. 알겠지? 슛 타임 좀 잘 맞춰봐.
就是说，如果弹起来的话，那台球到底好要不要攻哪里？是该先吊还是先攻？你要自己掌握，对吧？攻的时候变速完这个落点一定要准，不要盲目的去攻，啊，不好不舒服不要勉强。
11-5. Play.
Well, I don't think you can ever accuse the Korean coach, Lee Kyung-won, of information overload. A quick word with her players and off back to her coaching seat. Oh, that's nice. Clever.
12-5.
And it's difficult for Kim and Jeong to have the belief now, I think.
Service over. 6-12.
Ever since 4-all, Liu Shengshu has done pretty much what she wanted.
Yeah. And I like that from Tang Ning as well. She came forward and just rolled the racket head a little bit to keep it straight. on that final kill. That was a lovely technique.
Yeah, it has a little deception incorporated with that shot. Boy, another good serve.
Good work from Jeong. That's what she was doing in the early stages of this match. I haven't seen a lot of it, though, in this second game.
7-13.
Missed it. Not by much.
8-13. Service over. 14-8.
Yeah, the whole body language. Look at that.
What can I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chance is that the concentration level with Liu and Tan drops a bit because they feel that this is going their way. They're one game up. Had some lead.
Too long.
15-8.
Oh, that's brilliant.
16-8.
Great awareness too. It wasn't only the technique of that drive. It was the awareness to know where to place it. Oh, lucky net cord.
17-8.
Well, they really have dominated in this second game, haven't they?
Yeah, totally. From 4-all.
Yeah. It's long. Good rally.
Service over.
There was a
9-17.
look of disbelief there from Tang Ning. How could I possibly miss that one? And a smile from Kim because she tried to play that. It was fortunate that she missed it.
You get ready.
Just wide.
Sheng challenges called out.
No, I saw that was clearly wide.
Yeah. I think it was just sort of like let's take a little break and then refocus and then go for the last 4 points.
Yeah, it was clearly wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Avancé sur le cours numéro 2, les champions du monde en titre continue l'aventure. Applaudissements pour les Chinoises, Jeong,
17. Play. Service over. 18-10.
There's been, the way I see it, there's been no attempt of trying to execute same kind of game plan they played in the first game from the Korean side. They've lifted high, given the Chinese pair time to fire their powerful smashes.
It's going wide.
But possibly it's because the Chinese have also sort of
19-10.
answered to it. They've moved quicker. They're more ready for the follow-ups now.
Yeah. I think that the Chinese pair have got better and better as
Yeah.
the match has progressed.
Yeah, I agree. Fantastic serve.
20, match point 10.
So 10 match point opportunities for Liu Xingshu and Tang Ning. And they convert on their first. 21-19, 21-10, and through to the semi-final once again, the defending champions. That was an impressive performance in 48 minutes. They
Match won by Liu Xingshu and Zhang Ning.
really did
21-19,
get better and better as the
21-10.
match progressed. But as with yesterday, I'm delighted to see Jeong and Kim back after injury woes, playing well, but they were beaten by the better pair today, no doubt about it. So confirmation of that scoreline, 21-19, 21-10 in 48 minutes. Liu Xingshu and Tang Ning through to the semi-final. Well, two more matches to come today, and they're both men's doubles. And first up, we've got the former world number ones, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Rian Adianto of Indonesia, up against the winners